Okay, here's chapter 17, quiz A, question number 4, take 2. Apparently I was having a brain fart when I made these movies the other day. All right, so 11% of the US population has type B blood. And we want to know, what is the probability that at least 2 of the first 10 blood donors have type B blood? Again, some key words, at least 2. Well, at least 2 means what? 2 donors, or 3 donors, or 4 donors, or 5 donors, etc., etc. At least 2. Well, finding the probability of at least 2 would certainly be a lot of work. So we're going to find the probability that it's less than 2, which would really mean either 0 or 1 donor, right? And if we did 1 subtract the probability of less than 2, then we'd actually answer this question. So here we go. Again, this is a binomial model. So we would write this as the probability of x is greater than or equal to 2, at least 2, can also be equal to 1 minus the probability that x is less than or equal to 1. So that means either 1 donor or no donors have type B blood. Okay, again, this is a binomial model, so we're going to plug into the same formula, and the formula is n choose x times p to the x q to the n minus x. And again, this is in your chapter 17 notes, so please take a look at them. Again, this is a combination, n choose x. Okay, we have 10 blood donors, and we're choosing 2 of them, at least 2 really, 2 of them at a time though, to be type B blood. Okay, so here we go. So this is 1 minus, well, we have the probability of less than or equal to 1. So first let's talk about the probability of none of the people being type B donors. So this would be 10 choose 0 times 0.11 to the 0 power times 0.89 to the 10th power. This would be if none of the donors were type B blood, and we know 0 is less than or equal to 1, or the other possibility is one of the donors, right? So that would be 10 choose 1 times 0.11 to the first power times 0.89 to the 9th power. Again, we can do all of this in our calculator. Just a reminder, in our calculator, this is a combination, and this would be found in the math key. So remember, math is fun. So take a look at your math key, go down to probability, and then the key would look like this. Okay, so take a minute and find the product of these 3 numbers. And when I did that, I got 0.3118. And then I took a minute and found the product of these 3 numbers, and I got 0.3854. So then it becomes 1 subtract 0.6972, which gives me 0.3028. So again, all of this can be done in my calculator. I just have to show that I know how to plug into the correct formula. All of this can be done in my calculator as well. And we would read this as 10 choose 1. Okay, so to answer the question, what is the probability that at least 2 of the first 10 blood donors have type B blood? The answer to that question is, the probability is 30.28%. Okay, so the probability of 30.28%, or the probability would be 30.28% that at least 2 of the first 10 blood donors has type B blood. And thank you for joining Miss Mac Academy. Math is fun.